I wanted to take a minute and go over some things regarding my Canvas page with the students and the parents of my virtual students. I am in the process of putting in grades for the week one module, and I've noticed that a lot of students did not complete the assignments that were necessary, and it's reflecting in their grade. I would suggest over the weekend for parents to go in and check Infinite Campus. What I am doing is all the daily grades I am averaging together. If they did not receive a full 100 on those daily grades, which I believe there were four of them counted at 10 points each, so 40 points total, there should be a 100 for that. If they received anything less than that, then that means they are missing an assignment or an assignment was incomplete. Now, if you ask your child about it and they tell you they turned it in, yes, they could have. A lot of them turned in assignments that were blank just so they could get to the next assignment. A lot of them turned in stuff, just screenshots of the module or screenshots of the field trip. And I can't grade those. Those weren't the assignments. I'm unable to grade those, so they received a 0 on them. So I wanted to address a few things with my Canvas page to make sure that everyone understands how it works. If you look here, I'm actually in my MBI page, and my fourth period Canvas page is set up the exact same way. If you notice any announcement when you click on the home page or when you click on the page, and every kid needs to go into, hold on, I'm going to have to leave student view for a second. Every kid needs to go into their actual class. They do not need to just complete this to-do list because not every assignment comes up on this to-do list that's on their sidebar. They need to click on the class, and they have been instructed on this several times. When they click on the class, I'm going to go back into student view right here. When they click on the class, the first thing they're going to see is any announcements that pop up. My announcement, you click on it, it says live conferences will be held on Wednesday and Thursday from 8:30 to 9. In this particular class, if you're in my fourth period, it's from 1:10 to 1:30ish or 1:40ish. This is the time for students to get on and ask any questions. This past week, no one, out of the kids that came on, no one asked me any questions, but yet there seems to be some confusion going on. So no one is speaking up and asking anything. Please encourage your child to ask questions. You will also see on my homepage that it says in big blue letters right here, big blue highlighted letters, to find your assignments for the day, please click the module tab. I'm still having a lot of emails coming in. Miss Vincent, I didn't have assignments. Miss Vincent, I didn't see assignments. You have to go into the module tab. That should be the same for every class. My contact information is right here, and then my office hours are right here. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 9:30 and 1 to 2 are my office hours. Live conferences are held on Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30 and 1:10 for your respective class. And then as far as email goes, any email or message that I receive after 3:45 I will respond to those the following school day. So if you send them to me on Friday after 3:45, then I will respond on Monday. Please remember that I have two virtual classes of about 70 students. I still have about 70 students sitting in the classroom that I am also trying to help, trying to teach. So please be mindful of that when you are sending emails. You can scroll on down. You will see all the information, the calendar, the resources about the teacher, the textbook, if you ever need a textbook, how to get extra credit, your unit summaries, which are study guides. All of this is on the home page. So to get to my assignments, it says to click on module. I'm going to click on module, and I'm just going to look at this coming up week because all of my modules are set up the same. You need to click start here. Start Here gives you a bunch of information. Assignments, I open up my assignments on Monday. So any student can start working on my assignments on Monday. They do not have to wait until Wednesday or Thursday to do that. I do this so that students can make sure they spread things out. They're not trying to do all of these assignments in one day. It is a lot of work. What you are getting in my modules is the exact same work that my students are doing in the classroom. Assignments are due at 4 p.m. on Friday. There's no exception with this. I have to have time to get these graded, and the end of the school day ends actually at 3:45 on Fridays. So please make sure that you have those assignments in before 4 p.m. Assignments also, I noticed with the last module as I was grading, as I said, assignments need to be quality work. I've noticed that students are not doing that. They are rushing through thinking that they are not going to be seen, that I am not going to grade these, and yes, they are going to be graded. And now that we've got the first week over, I will look for more details in their assignments. It says emails, make sure when you email me, you include your first and last name, and you include detailed descriptions on what you need. Please remember, emails are professional ways to communicate. It's not a way to just chat or text, so don't email me and say, hey, or okay. There's a lot of emails to filter through, and what I've noticed is I'm missing some of those important questions. So if you have any questions, please email me, but please make sure that you are very, very specific about what you need and what assignment you're talking about. I've also had a lot of questions about printing. You are not required to print anything for me. Most of the assignments, I would say 99% of the assignments that I put up, you can type directly into the assignment. You can save that assignment and then you can upload it. Printing is optional. If it was me, I would, only because then you can use that information on quizzes and tests. If you look when you get down here at the bottom, it says to open the next assignment, you will need to mark done. All of my assignments are going to look locked to you until you complete the first one. You have to complete the first one in order for the next one to open up, and so on. So if I go up here and I mark it as done, as it says, I can go back down and I can now click next. Next, it says this is a place for you to ask questions that pertain to our class. So any questions that you have during the day, please click here. Please ask the questions. If you are a student and you know the answer to it, please feel free to answer it. I will be checking this throughout the day, but I'm hoping this will be a little easier to filter some of those questions through here. You click next, go on to the next page. You can see your test date for this unit is Wednesday, August 26th. The next page, it has your standards that are going to be on the test. Again, it says make sure you mark done for Unit 1 overview when you need and when needed on other assignments. You don't have mark done here, so you don't need it. Click next. Here are the study guides for your unit. Click next. I have put review games for each standard that is on the unit. Click next. And then it will open up your assignment. Okay, so this one says download the document. I will click it, I will download it, read the article, answer the questions, and follow the instructions in this document. Type your answers into the document and then submit it for a grade. This will not allow me to move on until I submit this assignment. So if I click next, because I am the teacher, it will allow me to move on, but for you, it will not. But it does have the next assignment. So it's going to show you as you submit it, it will open up the next assignment. When you are done, If you want to see if you checked, if you did everything, go back to your module and you will see check marks beside everything that you needed to do. If you see these little bubbles right here, then you are missing that assignment. You are missing that submission. As always, go back and check your submissions and make sure that they are complete. Make sure you did not upload a blank document. Parents, you can also have them click on grades, and you can see here, it tells you how much they're worth, it tells you their score, and it tells you their status. Now, status, if they turned it in, it should have this right here beside it, a little file. If it is missing, it's going to pop up at the end of the due date as missing. So you can tell under the grades, you can have your student pull this up, and you will be able to tell what their grades are. As far as the last module goes, there are a lot of kids that did not complete this module for the first week of school. It is important that you complete it because it builds. Our units build on top of each other. So if you don't complete the first module, there's going to be a lot of information that you do not have for that unit test. And you can see in here, these are incomplete. As of right now, I am going to open up the assignments. I've already graded those who have turned it in. Those who have already turned in their assignments will get full credit. Those who turn it in from this point until Wednesday, which Wednesday is Wednesday the 19th. From now until Wednesday the 19th, I will keep this open. You can turn in your assignments, and I will give you partial credit for them. Once you turn in your assignments, I am going to have a place at the end of the module for you to comment that your assignments are turned in and the name of those assignments. When you comment on there, I will go back, I will look at those assignments, I will change the grades, but I will not do it until you make the comment at the end of the unit. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I am going to email this out for parents. I am going to post this on my Canvas page. I am going to send this to the students. But please, please, please make sure you get these assignments done each week.